The playoffs are set, and it's going to be good. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here with your weekly recap for Week 18. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is DK Metcalf. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And the visitors are going to come up with a big play on special teams. One of the most exciting moments in sports, the kickoff, fielded, and returned for the touchdown. He takes it all the way back for the score. The visitors wind up taking this one by a touchdown.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's our visiting team. And the Los Angeles Rams. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go here in Inglewood. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 29.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because Every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And he will go all the way. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Austin. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. Showing off for footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Inside run with Sampson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run here with the rookie. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
36-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And 1.
They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be caught. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Now he takes off. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Drake Mays. Touchdown, Rams.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. This is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. He works free, right side. And he will score. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Rams. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it, and the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one complete to Bourne. His first catch in a wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
To throw on 1st down is May. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll give it to Sampson. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He'll get this out wide. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Nailor. Touchdown, Rams.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
First down, Austin.
They'll motion a tight end right. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Big hole left side. And he's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Eagles. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
And off, running left, it's Sampson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's May. Rolling right, he runs with it. And May will not risk it. Into the slide, and he's got the 1st down.
That's good. Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. And Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
May to throw on second down. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Flushed to his left. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. The Rams use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught by the tight end. Holston Loveless. Touchdown, Rams.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On first down, here's McCarthy. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's McCarthy. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second down, 10.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
McCarthy to the air on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Moving to his left. This one caught at the 4. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Austin.
Touchdown, Austin.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Eagles are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tackle made by Nate Landman. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. May going to look to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Groupie now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Rams are going to take possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
A give. It's Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. Williams, first down, and he's not done. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
23 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Second down and 3. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Here comes third and 6. Throwing is May. Out to his right. And he will get into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown Rams. Goopy now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Airing one out for Bourne. Oh, the struggles continue.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is DK Metcalf. He was absolutely electric. This one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the Cowboys' special teams coming up big here. One of the most exciting moments in sports, the kickoff, fielded, and returned for the touchdown. He takes it all the way back for the score. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Brian Robinson. He'll follow his blockers. Good idea there. It pays off. 14-yard touchdown. The Vikings use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.